Hello everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Turn my light down a little bit. Hope everybody is well. Thanks for joining. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera. Try to fix my lighting just a little bit. Oh, well, all right, there we go. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing this fun little project because we have a bug room at City Museum. I don't know why this does this. Hold on a minute. Oh, that's a little better. Okay, because we have a bug room at City Museum, I thought it would be fun to do another bug project. So today we are going to be making these little 3D bugs out of paper. Isn't that cute? You can hang them on your wall. They look really cute. Put them in picture frame. Anyway, you're going to need hardly any supplies at all. You are going to need tape of some sort or hot glue. I suggest tape. I have double-sided sticky tape. I love it. That's what I'm going to use. You can also use masking tape, Scotch tape, whatever you have that you can use. Also, you will need scissors, a pencil, and some cardstock. Good stuff. And you could probably use paper, but cardstock works a lot better. And a bunch of markers. I am using alcohol markers because I love them. They blend great. Okay, so to get started, there are some things you need to make this bug. You need, let's see if I can fix this lighting. I do not like this. This is odd. I mean, that's a little brighter. Okay, then you can't see. Can you see the bottom? I'm having a problem here. What is going on? Let me pull it up on my other screen and see if that'll make a difference at all. Can you see the bottom? Okay, you can, but it like moves the color. It's because this white paper, I say this every time, it's like Facebook's camera auto adjusts to the white balance, and so because it's white paper, it's making it go in and out. Oh, this is crazy. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I'll do what I can. Sorry, y'all. Hold on, let me check. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my goodness, I don't like this. Anyway, okay, let's see if I could get this going. I wonder if I turn down my light, if that works better. All right, I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get here. All right. Sorry, technical difficulties, y'all. Okay, and for all of you just joining, we're gonna be making this 3D bug. Okay. Okay, so to get started, you need your cardstock. I have extra pieces here. I'm just gonna set those aside for now. Fold your cardstock in half. Unless you want to make a huge bug, you're welcome to make a big one. Fold it really good. Flip it over, fold it again. Same crease. That way it's easier to tear apart. And then you could use your scissors, but this is pretty easy. Do it just like this. Okay, next step. Fold it again. In half. So long ways, in half long ways. Okay. All right, next step is to draw out our bug. And this part I had trouble with, so I'm gonna hold up my drawing when I'm done, and I'm just gonna let it sit there for a little bit, so if you do this project later, you can just pause it to get an idea of how to draw it, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the pencil and you're going to, I made myself a little example so I can look at it just in case. Take your pencil and you're going to draw like if you were drawing a V. All right? Can you see that? On the edge, this is on the fold, so draw a V on the fold there. A half a V, I should say, half a V. And then you're going to bring it down. Now remember, when I'm done with this, I'm going to show you the next step. I'm gonna show the whole thing on there and pause it for a second. Hello, Summer. Okay, and then the next thing is here, and then make another V. So do you see that? I have now made another V. Okay, now once you have that, the next step is to bring it back down. So once you have that V right here, you bring it down, all right? And then once you have it down, you're gonna look at it right here, like that line, and then you're gonna make it look like an L. I'm gonna zoom up on my table. Hopefully, maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe. All right, and then you're gonna make an L. Well, a long L. All right, that right there. So now I've made my L, and I'm right here, and I've taken it all the way to the end. And then you're just gonna put another line right underneath that. And then once you have that, oh wait, that's wrong. Sorry. You're going to take that line and you're going to bring it down like this. Sometimes I'm like, did I do that right? So bring that line down further. Further down. Then once you have that further down, another V. Straight out. So this is what we have so far. It's weird looking, I know, but you'll see what's going on when we're done. All right, and then you're going to bring this around. Like that. Right here. And then there's going to be another half a V. Right there. So that's where that crease is at. So now it should look like this. So let me sit this on there for a second so you all can get an idea. I'm just going to leave it here for a second so that if you need to pause the video, you can. All right. Now, once we have that done, the next step is to cut this out. So follow all the lines you just drew and cut it out, okay? Now, I think my bug is going to be pretty small. It's definitely not going to look like this one. It will look different. I mean, it'll be similar shape, a similar shape, but it's definitely going to look different. Right, cut that out. And then when you open it, it should look like this. So it looks like this, and then you open it, and it looks like this. Okay? All right. Once you have that done, you could save some of your scraps if you want, because we need more parts. So there's the body, and then the next step is we're going to do, we're going to have to cut some antenna out. So put 2 pieces of paper. I'm sorry, not 2. Take that back. Take your piece of paper, one of your papers, one of your little scraps, and fold it in half. So you have, the reason I do this is because then you make uniform cuts, and then all of your stuff comes out the same, right? And then you don't have to worry about cutting 2 things that look exactly the same. All right, so I just cut it so it's in even shape so that I know where to stop. And then you're gonna draw on this some antennae. However you want it shaped, it's up to you. If you look on this one, I did them curved with little bumps on the inside. So remember, we're only doing, so you're going to start down at one side, and we're only going to do 1 antennae because the other one will be cut out already. All right? So I'm just going to make normal little, maybe I'll put some little zigzags at the bottom there. See how I did that? So that's going to be my antennae. So now once you have those drawn, you want to cut that out. I think these are so much fun. I think my little bug looks like a beetle. Okay, cut that out. And now you can cut the, now that you've got that, you could cut, because we did it on the fold, right? So you could cut all that off until you get to the bottom, and you should still have it attached, right? Like this, so when you open it, it'll be like that, and then you could just cut that in half. This was just so it's easier to do, right? So, or just leave it like that for now, if you want, so you don't lose them. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll cut it off when I get closer to that part of the project. Next, you want to take another piece of your paper, and we have to do we have to do 2 sets of wings, okay? 2 sets of wings. So you need a piece of paper, and you're going to fold it, okay? So I'm going to fold it long ways again. I'm just using all my scraps because it's so much easier that way, okay? Put them together, fold them in half. Okay, there we go. Now I have 2 pieces of paper folded in half right against each other. And then I'm going to draw the first set of wings that I wanted to make. So I want these to look kind of like leaves. Ooh, these are going to be big ones. So that's how I drew those, okay? Just 1/2 on the fold, just 1/2. And then once you do that, draw some little lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe, yeah, 5 is good. So draw 5 lines on there, okay? Once you have those 5 lines drawn, before you cut out the rest of it, okay, because it's easier to do like this, you want to cut on that line, and then go right next to that one that you just cut, and cut again, and then cut that out. So you're just going to make like an L there. And if it doesn't come off, just kind of work with it till it does. You might have to go back and do it again. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. When you cut it, you should have like a little slit there, okay? And then do that all the way down. Make sure you keep your leaf shape there. Do it again. If you want, you can round that right there. It's up to you. I like to round it. I hope they turn out looking the same. All right, and again. Now you want to get close to the edge, but not too close. Be careful you don't cut into that line that we drew that defines the wing. Okay, now I'm going to throw all this away in my trash bag. Okay, next step is to cut your leaf out. So make sure you keep it even the way we had it, and just start cutting it out. Actually, it's not a leaf. It's a leaf shape, but it's a wing. That's what we're doing. Cutting our wings out. All right, and then when we open it up, it should look like this, and you can pull them apart, and now you have even looking wings, right? There's that. And then the next step, now I ran out of paper, so the next step I'm going to have another one, thank goodness. That's why I said some cardstock, not just one, because some is, you need probably two. All right, and then you're going to take another piece, fold it in half, and then I'm just going to cut this here. I'm going to take another one, fold that in half. This one here. All right, now I have that, and now the next set of wings needs to be a little longer and a little different shape, okay? So the next set, we're going to take a little line. You don't need it big, like that. And then you're going to bring it down like a long, that, so you want to kind of veer it out. So it's thinner up here and getting wider down here, okay? Then once you get it down as far as you want it, you can start bringing it around. Like that. Now we're going to cut the shape out, okay? Cut it out. You can always fix it if you want when you get it cut out. You'd have to keep them together though if you're going to do that. Okay, so when you open it, it should look like this, okay? And then the next step, what I like to do is, I like to take it and leave them both together, and then take one side and cut off a little bit of it. So now it looks like this. So now pull them apart, and then flip one over, and now they're uniform and they're even on both sides, okay? That's how you do that. Pretty cool, huh? Now we have our two sets of wings, right? Two sets of wings, our bug body and our antennae. I'm going to pull this out a little bit so we can see what's going on. So this is what I have. Antennae, bug body, wings, and that's it. All right? That's what you need. All right, next step. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. It's in my way. Next step. Move my bug out of the way. Here. Pull this stuff down to me. Actually, I'm going to use one of these to color on because I don't have my covering, my table covering today, and I don't want to mess it up. So, put that right there. Okay. I'm going to take my bug body, and we're going to color it. So pick out a color that you like. You could do it a black color. You could do whatever color. I did like this neon orange color if you wanted. Now you could do this, but if you don't have markers and you're going to use crayons, it's going to be hard for the tape or the hot glue to stick to it. So my suggestion is if you're going to do this, I would suggest marker because marker works a lot better. Okay, so now I did this one in the pretty orange, so now I want to pick a different color to do all that. What color should I do for my bug body? Anybody? I'll give you a few seconds. Pick the color for the body. I give you 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the picture. Purple it is! Brittany Lane says purple. Dark purple or light purple, Brittany? I have all of these beautiful colors. Light, dark. We'll do in the middle. How about that? Oh, yes, purple. Summer says yes, purple. Great idea, huh? Brittany had a good idea. Okay, that's a kind of a lighter one. Let's do a little bit darker. Let's see how this one turns. Ooh, that's pretty dark. Okay, purple it is. All right, so then I'm just going to start coloring. Ooh, also, maybe I should do a lighter color because I want to put dots on my... on my bug. So I'm going to draw the dots out first before I forget. So I'll take a darker purple and I'll draw the dots first, color them in. So just put dots all over your bug. Now, the ones that are right here, you're probably not going to see because it will probably be covered up. All right, this is what I got so far. Bug dots. Okay, and now I'm going to go over it with this. And everybody always asks, so I'm going to say it again. What kind of markers am I using? I am using Arteza Everblend markers, and they're alcohol markers. They're my favorite. You can go to their website and buy them. I always have good things to say about Arteza. Arteza or Artesia? I'm not sure. You don't need to color these little tabs if you don't want. They're going to be hidden anyway. So, only thing that I kind of get aggravated about with the Arteza is they, for some reason, I feel like they dry out pretty quick. I see it, it's starting to dry out on me. Of course, if you use it on certain paper, sometimes certain paper will suck out the ink of your markers. So I am aware of that. I do know about that. All right. Then in. So I did purple. It's more of a lavender, but I wanted the body to be a little lighter and to match my other one. So that's perfect. The color you picked is perfect. All right. And then next step is to color the wings. Since we're doing all the colors right now, this is perfect. We'll just do it now while all of our markers are out. Okay, so next is wing colors. So with this one, you got to think of beautiful colors for the wings. Okay, so the wings, I'm going to do green. It looks really good with purple. So I think the bottom ones will be green. I'll do bottom green. So I'll color those first. And what color of green do I want? That's the question. Because I have lots of green. No. Ooh, what about this olive green? Would that be pretty? Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, I'm going to use this color. I don't know. I love olive green. I love mustard yellow. Color the wings. Okay. Now if you wanted, you could put decoration on your wings. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them like that. And then I need to color the other wings that are shaped like leaves. Oh, I didn't get that. That blended in with the paper. I got to get the other ones that are shaped like leaves. Did I do that right? Why does it look off? Because it is off. Do over. I flipped my wing over and did it the wrong way. Now I'm going to do this one. I guess it doesn't matter if you color it on the back too, right? You do, with these markers, have to, I'll do the back too on this one. That way it's even. I don't like it being uneven. With these markers, you really do have to watch what paper you use with them because they do suck, the papers do suck a lot of ink out. Of course, I have had these for a while. Some markers, some colors I use more than others. Okay, so now I've got these done. And I'm going to set those aside. Those are going to go on like that. Sorry, thinking to myself. Okay, and then I need a bright color for these. Maybe pink. I think pink would look really pretty for those, right? Color pink. Ooh, that's a good one. It's more like a magenta, but that's what we'll do. This pink. Everybody knows I like the pink. Just be careful when you're coloring these because you could rip them if you're not careful, especially if you're using regular paper. You don't want to rip them. Okay, there's one, and then oops, because I'm coloring on this white paper, sometimes I miss parts of it. Okay, there's that. Next step's pretty fun too, because that's when your bug starts to transform. All right, now once you have your wings colored, the next step, we're going to set all of our, oh wait, we have to color our antennae still. I forgot about that. Antennae, I do the same color as the body. So my body is purple, so I'm going to do purple. I'm going to do a little, maybe a little darker purple this time, or a blue purple. And that's what color I'm going to color the antennae. And I'm still going to leave them attached until it's ready to put them on because I don't want to lose them. There we go. So leave those like that. Next step is to take your tape, get your tape ready. Or if you have hot glue, you could do that too. And you're going to take this part, okay? And you're going to pull it down like that. Do you see that? You see how I did that? Now you want to keep it as close to the edge as you can. So, not very far of an overlap, if you can see that. And then you're going to tape that. So get your tape ready. And you're going to pull this together and tape it. So that's how to show you, and now I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to put my tape on first, and this is the tricky part, because you got to really work it out. It's hard for me to show you exactly how my hands are working here on camera. There we go. Okay, now see how I did that? Now it's taped together. I think it works better with hot glue, but I didn't use hot glue today. And then just reinforce it. So put another one right there. Reinforce it so it doesn't come apart. And then you can kind of work with it a little bit. Get it to stay. All right, there's that. And then the next step is you're going to do that on this side. So any of these little slits that you see that we cut, you are going to pull those like that and tape them, okay? So all of them gets taped together. Pull it together, tape it up. Pull it together, tape it, or hot glue if you're using hot glue. Hot glue probably would work better. More than likely. But don't overlap it too much. Okay? Same on the other side. Pull it together and tape it. Yeah, this one's a little bit littler. It looks like. Okay. There we go. Hold on just a moment. Be right back. Come here. Come here. I gotta put my dog away. Sorry. He is not happy with me right now. Sorry, everybody. Okay, and then once you have those together, oh, it came apart. Now I gotta fix it again. Okay, retape it. There we go. Okay, and then again, pull this right here to the side. Same for that side. You're going to do the same thing. Oh, this is going to be a cute bug, actually. I didn't know what because your shapes always turn out looking different, so you never know like what it's going to look like. But this one is going to be so cute. So just keep pulling it around. Now see this one by this tab, how I'm doing it? You pull it around like that. This is going to be This should be underneath it. I might have to cut that off a little bit once I get it taped, because it seems to me that I have it too big right there. I'll figure it out. Trial and error sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. Now, if it sticks out like that, you can put a piece of tape underneath there. Yeah, this takes a lot of tape, but it's a lot of fun. Stick some tape under there. Yeah, what's gonna happen, I'm gonna have to recolor that because I didn't color it enough. Okay, and then the other side, yeah, this bug is quite a bit smaller than the last one. Well, maybe not too bad. Okay, here. Take this and put that there. I'm almost done taping. It's a definite process. Okay, and then once you have that, then the next step is to do the front part. Unless you already did the front part, in which case, just a second, I'm almost done with that. Okay, there. And then this, what is it, the front or the back? That's the back for me, that's the back. I think. Yeah. Right? No, that's the front for me. I can't tell. Okay, just tape it together. Just tape it together. Pick a side. Yeah, that's the back. This part that I'm doing is the back, not the front. Maybe. Okay. I think hot glue would have been kind of hard to do because trying to work your way in between here to stick everything together probably would have been a nightmare. All right. Now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna color that right there because that tab is too, I have that tab way too short or long, and it needs to be colored in there. All right, same on this side. There we go. Okay, now the next step is we're gonna cut a piece of paper out and we're gonna stick it inside this part so that we can tape our tabs to it. Okay, so take your bug, set it on a piece of paper, trace said paper, or bug, as close as you can get to the edge. So I traced mine, can you see it? And then cut that out. And this just gets taped to the bottom. You don't need to color it or anything because you're really not going to see it anyway. The tricky part with this is getting it to fit. Sometimes it's hard to get it to fit. So let's see what I got here. Now that I've got it cut, is it going to fit? Yeah, pretty well. And then you're going to figure out how to tape that bad boy on there, which is not the easiest. So what I did is I took double-sided sticky tape and I put it in the inside of the bug all around it, like that. And then I shoved the paper in there, which made it stick a little better. Like this. Just all around it. All right, and then try to just stick it in there. Wherever that tape is at. Once you have that done, then we tape the tabs to the paper. If we can, anyway. Maybe I'll tape a tab on first. Maybe that'll work better for me. Maybe I'll have a better go of it. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of working with. Okay, there's that one. And then just trying to figure out how to tape this one on. Put some sticky tape under there. It's just so you have a bottom to it so you can attach it to the paper. You know what I mean? It's just so there's a bottom there. And you can push it down. There we go. Okay. Gotta kind of work with it. And now I'm going to cut these edges off right here because I have too much paper. Because it's not easy to do the bottom. Alright, so that's how I have that. So now it's, can you see that? Now it's taped to the bottom. Okay, and the next step is to tape the rest of the things on. So now we're going to take our antennae that we made and we're going to cut those apart. Unless you already have them cut apart, in which case you don't need this step. But anyway, so once you have your little antennae cut apart, you're going to fold a tab down. Alright, so we're going to make a tab for our antennae. See that? Can you see it? There we go, like that. And then we're going to tape it onto this. So take that, find out which space is your front part of your bug. So this is my front part. And then just tape your antennae onto your bug. Ooh, this purple was a good color. Good choice, Brittany. Fold it here. All right. And then stick that on the tab, and then stick the tab on the bug. Try to get them even. So now so that's what I got now so far. I have my little antennae on my bug. All right, next step, wings. Figure out how you want your wings to fit. And what you want to do with your wings is you want to curl them. So you could take your pencil and you could curl them. Curl your wings. This is so they fit against your bug body. All right, see how easy that was to curl that? Okay, now take some tape, put it on the bottom part of your bug. This is what I like about having the double-sided sticky tape because you need it. All right, put it on the bottom of your bug somewhere. Figure out where you want it, how you want it to sit. That's how I'm doing mine. This is not working out. Oh my goodness. Let's try it again. Okay. Sometimes the lighting works and sometimes it don't. Okay. I'm going to attach this to that. Other side. Stick it on like so. Make sure they're kind of even. So if you have one side, make it to like a V when you put it on. Like that. Okay? And then the next step is the wings. So now we're going to take our wings and glue those, or tape those on. Kind of curl those a little bit. I don't know how easy it'll be to do those because they do have slits in them, so it's not going to probably be as easy to do it. But you can work with it. There we go. So there's those. There's one. And then I'm going to glue that on. Maybe, or tape, I mean. Tape it on, not glue it on. Tape it. All right, put some tape under there. Tape that on. To there. And do the other one. Oh, so much fun. And then once you have that done, I forgot we have to cut out our little heart and put the heart on. So the next step is to make a little heart. You don't have to do the heart, but if you want to, it's cute. And I'm going to do one. So just take a piece of paper, cut a little square out, fold it in half. Pick a color for the heart. I'm going to do bright yellow for the heart on this one. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take that paper after you've creased it, open it up, color all along there. This makes it so much easier. There, now we've got that colored. And then the next step is to fold that paper back again. And if you need to draw a heart shape, you can do that. I don't need to. I just take it and cut out the heart. So if you're going to draw it, you're only cutting half a heart shape because you're doing it on the fold. So that when you open it up, it's a heart. All right, and then put some tape on that. Somewhere on the heart. And thanks, Summer. And then you're just going to stick that right in the middle of your bug. And then looky there, we made a little bug. Isn't that so cute? If you want to put eyes or anything on it, you can. I didn't put eyes on it. Okay, if you want any information on City Museum, you can go to citymuseum.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, which we love. Like all our videos, comment on them because that's fantastic. And also you can find all of our video archives, all of our videos we've done about City Museum on our Facebook page and on our citymuseum.org page. Any ticket information you want on both of those things, I believe. And thanks, Brittany. And until tomorrow at 11 o'clock, come back and see me then. And have a great day.